come arcing into that. There we go. There we go. Hey guys, Dr. DJ here at Hometown Integrated Medicine. I'm here with my patient Thad Bowersock. He's a local strongman competitor, national champion, correct, in the deadlift at one point?
Correct.
And he's also a local PTA, and we're gonna basically get him all cleared and ready to go for nationals. Not cleared, but set up and moving good for his national competition coming up in about a week or so. Mm-hmm. And anything really bugging you today that we can kind of focus on?
Probably just my upper back, maybe a little bit. My elbow, maybe take a look at that and just kind of get a slight adjustment in. Get ready for nationals.
Perfect, man. We'll go face down to start that, and I'll start at the hips and work my way up. Know when he's got a spondy, I do not want to take L5 and push it too far forward because it's already has a propensity to want to go that way. He's got it stabilized now, so the big thing you want to do is really bring the sacrum down and back and just kind of open up that disc space area. I'll get a little bit of rotation of his L5, but the last thing you want to do is press that spondy forward. All right, man. Well, what we'll do is kind of get on these pelvic guys. There we go. I like to check a little femur alignment too when I'm working on athletes, just to make sure that's moving around good. We like those ones there on the left, man. That loosen up some stuff. And so here's that L5 I was talking about. Not gonna go too far forward, but we're gonna kind of get an angle just to get his rotation up out of there. And the back tends to counteract and counterbalance on you, so now we're pulling a little more right. I'm on flip sides. Big breath in for me. I'm right on your diaphragm, and just let that all the way out. That way it'll go a little smoother. There we go. Then knowing we're right-handed, there's a likelihood we shift a little more towards the right, but we shall see. Big breath in on this one too, Thad, for me. And then all the way out, brother. There we go. Yeah, mostly heading towards that right side. Since I want to let the traps kind of not activate as much and the rhomboids, I'm going to have Thad just bring his arms off to the side. And that's going to relax his shoulder blades in a little different position. All right. And he was telling me his upper back was tight, so I knew we were going to have some tight stuff a little out here, and that's where we're kind of countering the other way too. Coming in deep through those rhomboids, get that good click out of there. All we're going to do right now is take our head and kind of relax it off to the side, so you're just kind of chilling your head right out to the side there. We're going to come through this mid-back. There we go, brother. And the same thing a little bit higher, but coming the other way. We're going to get T1 going the little opposite direction. There we go, brother. Perfect, man. Now, a big thing I like to do on athletes too, especially lifting athletes where you're activating a lot of lats, I want to check all these ribs, make sure they're flowing good. And some serious lats through here, brother. Good stuff. And usually that dominant hand likes to have this shoulder blade come out. So we're going to bring this one down, and then this one's going to come back in a little bit. And then kind of a weird positioning, Thad, but I'm almost going to put you in a little bit of an arm bar. He's got good mobility, so we can get him back in there. And then we're just going to take this scapula and bring it a little bit more in. Perfect, man. Taking your time, Thad, let's have you flip right over, dude. We're feeling a little bit tight. So what I'm going to do is really check his humerus, probably AC joint, just make sure everything's flowing good for him. It's got a little bit tighter pec minor. Lifters usually do, so we're going to kind of come arcing into that a little bit. We're going to get a little bit more overhead, come into that AC joint. Pretty good movement out of that AC joint too. And just bend his neck a little bit that way. We're going to come down and bring that clavicle down. We'll slightly lean the other way just so I'm not hitting your chin there. We're gonna bring that guy down too. Now, which shoulder do you normally struggle with more?
Probably my right.
I was gonna say. There we go. And then this guy will put a little more in. And then last one, really getting that far angle. There we go. All right, brother, all set with the shoulders. Take your time, but let's sit up in the chair and we'll check your neck out. We'll just see how this motion's going. Right about there. What I'm gonna have you do is just dropping this right here, right into my palm. We'll get a good little bend out of that guy. Kind of come through there. Little guy going this way too. There we go. Kind of come into this. I like that. Good job. That will lean you on back a little. There we go. And then I'd like to do one more, getting a little more glide out of this guy. So we're gonna kind of come and drop like that. There we go. Tilt your own back a little bit. There we go. Just a little more glide out of that occiput. All right, brother, we'll do the grand finale here. We'll get that y-axis move in. So we make sure these straps are on real good because we want to get a nice little release out of everything. The big things I want you to do for me, Thad, is just to make sure your teeth are nice and close, so that way I'm not pushing your teeth together, jamming them. And then all I want you to do too is, after the teeth are nice and close, just take a big breath in through our nose for me. And when you let it all out, we'll get a good old release in there. Raise his head just slightly for me. I'm gonna bring that guy right up. Here we go. All right. Get a good little placement. Make sure we're nice and secure right under his mandible, not slipping at all. And then I'm gonna have the teeth nice and closed, big breath in. Nice, dude, all the way out. Just really relaxing and showing to this guy. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
All the way through.
That felt amazing.
All the way down, brother. Good stuff.
That was good.
Good stuff, man. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
We are all set, brother.
Thank you.
No problem, no problem.
Whew.